There comes a moment when the limits we once trusted begin to feel less like truth and more like walls we agreed to not question. We call them laws of physics, of time, of possibility, but perhaps they were only reflections of our knowledge we've learned to see. Awareness, subconscious reprogramming within its full spectrum. From the outset that what follows is not an exercise in intellectual posturing, nor an attempt to impose doctrine. Rather, it is an effort to illuminate, to explain as clearly and honestly as possible the writings and discoveries that have emerged of dedicated research into the self-realization of consciousness and all of its states. The physics contained within this structure surpasses the reach of conventional language and, in many ways, exceeds the boundaries of what our most learned scientists can currently measure or define. And yet, paradoxically, it is expressed with such fundamental simplicity that even the slowest minds could absorb it naturally. To move authentically from ignorance toward wisdom, to walk that path without disguising arrogance as knowledge, one must first learn to recognize a foundational truth, that all forces in existence are vibrational in nature. Some carry a high vibration, others resonate at a lower frequency. And when a higher vibration encounters a lower one, to which it stands in opposition, it does not merely compete with it, it neutralizes it or repel it entirely. What if speed is not measured in distance over time, but in awareness? What if power is not force, but alignment? Some move quickly in body, yet remain still in spirit. Others appear still, yet traverse entire worlds within a single thought. And there are those who once burned bright, who dreamed, who reached, but now feel slowed, dimmed, disconnected from the force that once carried them forward. Not broken, not finished, just waiting. Waiting not for rescue, but for recognition. Because the truth is, no external force can assign your worthiness. To awaken what was never gone, only quieted, the light you're searching for has never stood outside you. To generate greatness is not only to chase speed, status, or spectacle. It is to return to clarity, to intention, to presence so sharp it cuts through illusion. It is to act from a place where thought, will, and being are no longer divided, where what you imagine is not separate from what you become. History is not made by those who wait to feel worthy. It is made by those who decide, fully, unapologetically, to embody something larger than their doubt. So, if you feel slow, disconnected, or behind, good. That means you've noticed the gap, and awareness is the first acceleration. Be the one who remembers. Be the one who aligns. Be the one who becomes. Not later. Not when you're ready. Now. Because light does not ask for permission to shine. It simply does. Where? Time is not the master. It is a canvas. And what we become is determined by what we choose to see. Free will awakens through vibration, a mirror of resonance. In alignment, we expand. In distortion, we fragment, separated from our own awareness, from the quiet intelligence within. Your state of being is not fixed, it is tuned. Layer by layer, consciousness unfolds, and with each expansion, your inner frequency shifts, tempered by the speed of your awareness. When you begin to notice yourself, gratitude emerges, and from gratitude, the heart becomes a transmitter, reflecting light, carrying sound, expressing the truth of your current state of consciousness. You're not just flesh and thought, you're an electromagnetic field, a living current of perception.